Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Christine. If you are new here today, thank you so much for joining me. If you've been here before, welcome back. While these little cuties play in the snow, I thought it would be fun to take a few items that I recently got at the thrift store and flip them into some beautiful home decor. Hopefully will give you some ideas and inspiration for your own home. So when they are finished playing in the snow, let's flip a few thrift items. Okay, let's start out with this chair. I think it is so adorable. I actually got this a little while back and I couldn't even remember how much I paid for it. But I went back to my thrift haul video and saw that I only paid $5. I couldn't even believe it. But I love just the warm tones of the wood. You can see the seat back looks like it's got a little hand painting on it. Unfortunately, it's starting to fade because of use. But I don't think it's hand painted because on the back is the exact replica. But I think this is so precious. It needs to be cleaned. It needs a little bit of work. It's got some dents and dings, but not too many, so those will be easy to fix. But I am drawn to that wood tone. And the fabric is like this old vinyl fabric. It's got a few rips and tears. So I'll definitely replace that. And then on this side, it looks like some fingernail polish. So I'll gently clean that. And the chair is not sturdy at all. And you can see those two dowels are starting to pull out. So I'll put some wood glue in there, gently tap that shut, clamp it, and let it dry. There's a better visual of the fabric that needs to go. And then right there, it's lifted up just a little bit, and that's just because the dowels are misaligned. So once I fix those, I'll gently tap this back into place as well, and this will be sturdy once again and almost as good as new. So I started out by scrubbing all the wood really well, and then flipped it over just to remove the cushion. And once I got the cushion off, you can see right there that this screw was just hanging there. It was loose, it wasn't even screwed in, and that's where the two dowels need to be fixed. So once I glue those and clamp it, I'll screw this back in tight to match the other side, and again, it'll be as good as new. And then for the seat cushion, I just need to flip this over and remove all the staples. There's not very many, so I just take a little flathead screwdriver and some pliers, and they're pretty easy to come out. There's a couple other tools that I'll use. And if you've been to my channel before, you know that I got these Grainsacks at the Pasadena Flea Market in California, and I love them. Unfortunately, they do have some stains on them, and I tried everything. I pre-treated them, I used OxyClean, even used bleach, but they are not coming out. So if you have any secrets, please tell me because I could not get these out. But I'm just going to use this patch on back. It's big enough to fit the chair, and then I can use the remnants for some tea towels and washcloths. I really wanted to use these initials on the front, but unfortunately this stain would have shown up on the front. So I'll just use the piece on the back and it'll work out perfect. And again, I'll just use the remnants for cute little tea towels. I just proceeded to unpick the stitching on the side so I could get a wide enough piece to fit the chair. And then cut that to size and stapled all around the outside. And then just hammered in those staples to make sure that they were secure. And I think this looks so cute already. This little pink rose color matches the little flowers perfectly. So then I screwed the seat cushion back into place. And then I used some Restor-A-Finish on all the wood to just polish it up a bit. And I love this little handle as well. And I think this turned out so perfect. We're going to use it in our guest room, and I think it'll be a huge hit. Okay, next I got this cute little stool at the thrift store, and I see these all the time, but this one unfortunately has that shiny, you can't really tell, but it's a really shiny lacquer finish on top from the big box store. So I want to sand it down to just the raw wood, and these are perfect for a kid's bathroom so they can stand on it to wash their hands or brush their teeth. I'm actually going to use it in my pantry to reach those top shelves way up high, and it's much better than those plastic ones that we're currently using. I only paid $3 for this, so I took it outside, I sanded it down really well. You can see the raw wood right there, and then I did 2 coats of the Restor-A-Finish just to polish it up a little bit and bring back that warm tone of the wood. And I was trying to match the top of my table, the color of the top of my table, and I think it's a good match. And with just a little bit of effort, I can use this in my pantry as a step stool, and I think it's absolutely adorable. This next one, I'm actually just going to repurpose this and use it for something different. But originally it was for a game. It was missing all of its pieces. I think I paid $3.99 for it, but since there are no pieces to the game, I want to use it as a candle holder. So I just filled all these small circles with tea lights, which fit perfectly. And then the 2 long holes on the end, I just used as handles. We recently had some people come over. I lit this on the counter with all the food, and I think this is so fun, and it makes a perfect candle holder for all these little tea lights. This next one is not even considered a thrift flip. It is so easy, but I thought I would include it because it's a great gift idea for little money. I bought these little apothecary jars. I got this one for $1.50 and this one for $3. And recently my kids had a dance at their school, and it's an informal dance, so they didn't want to purchase corsages and boutonnieres, but they still wanted to give a gift. So the theme night was basketball night, and we found all these cute basketball candies and big orange gumballs online and stuffed it full, and it was the perfect gift. And for this second one, we just layered these pink and red candies with a little ribbon. And I see these jars always at the thrift store, so what a great way to give a gift to your neighbor or a friend, just to let them know you're thinking of them, for very inexpensive. This next one are these 2 lamps that I found. I am obsessed with them. They're a bit dark for me, but they've got all that detail on the top and the center and the bottom that'll be so fun to work with. I only paid $5 a piece for them, which I thought was a great deal. And just a little tip before you leave the store, make sure you plug them in and that they work. These 2 definitely did work. So I want to lighten and brighten them up with some paint. I love a pale blue. The color is called Gingham, but it's just this baby blue. It's kind of a French blue that I love so much. So I'll paint the entire base of it blue. And then on those details, I'll highlight them by doing a little dry brush with white paint. So I just started out by painting everywhere in this light baby blue. And I'm not too concerned about full coverage because I will be doing a few layers on that. But you can actually see in those low points that dark is still peeking through, which is exactly what I want. And then I did do 2 full coats of the blue. And then once everything dried really well, I just took some white linen, and with the very tip of my brush, you can see I've got a paper towel there as well to offload my paint onto. And then just with a really light hand, I proceeded to dry brush all of those detailed areas so that I can get the white on all those high points and just have a little bit of dimension with the dark and the low points and the white on the high points. And that blue, I think, looks so beautiful. So to finish this off, I'll just take my clear wax and my dark wax, and I'll lightly go in all of those low points. The clear wax just makes it easier to work with the dark wax. And so I just kind of paint that in those low points, and with a lint-free cloth, wipe that down. And then I finished everything off with the clear wax, and again wiped it off with a lint-free towel. And I think these are absolutely gorgeous. They just have that French country style to them. I found some lampshades in my stash, and I think these look so beautiful. Next, I found this adorable horse head. I love it so much at the flea market in California. And I know it's from a big box store, but I loved that I found it at the flea market because I got a great deal on it. I think I paid $10 for it. But it's a little bit dark for me, so I thought I would just take some chalked paint in linen white and brighten this up. So simple. After I painted it, I just took a wet paper towel and proceeded to wet distress this, especially in all the areas with the details, like the mane, the eyes, the mouth, the nose, just so it would enhance those areas a little bit more and give a really good contrast. And I love this little guy. He's one of my favorites. I'm currently using him as a bookend in my bookshelf, and I absolutely love him. And that is it. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me today. I greatly appreciate it. Please give me a big old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It sure does help my channel. And I hope the rest of your day is absolutely awesome. We'll see you soon.